All right, so in this chapter, we're talking about customer notifications, and this is a great tool to automate some of the processes in your dealership. This is a page where you come to configure which notifications you'd like to auto send to your customers or have our system generate. So let's talk a little bit about what you'll find on the page and how to configure. The first thing you may want to decide is how you want these notifications to go. All more often these days, most people are wanting things through their mobile phones, through text messages. So in this case, for my dealership, I said when a notification goes to a customer, please use the SMS as the main way of communicating. Once I've determined what my default is, I can still determine per customer when I'm setting them up what their preferred method is. So this kind of kicks in when somebody's adding a customer and does not set the preferred method. It will default to the dealership. However, again, you could decide for a particular company or customer that they would prefer an email, and you can set that in the individual customer record, and you can even set it right within a parts invoice. Once you've configured all that type of information, then you can come down and in a previous chapter, we looked at SMS and email templates, and here's one of the main areas where they come into play. So in this case, I've configured for my dealership to go ahead and automatically SMS customers when they've gotten completely received special orders or if they have any type of back ordered parts. Because I just want to let them know that they're still going to get their part, but it has been back ordered. It might prompt a call from them when they feel like they have the time, and we can talk about if this is okay. And of course, I want them to get completely received because I've done my part. I've ordered your parts. I've received your parts. Now it's your time to pay for them and pick them up. So you can see in this case, I've set those. You can let your customers know if they have canceled parts. You can also let them know if you have partially received parts, which means each time an individual part arrives in an order, it will let them know. You've got to think this through because in some cases it could be good. Maybe you're getting, a helmet and some gloves and some apparel where all the pieces aren't necessarily interacting. So you'd like to get the helmet now and the jacket when it comes in and the gloves come in. On the other side of things, we might be ordering a whole bottom end for an engine. So I may not want to let my customer know that these parts are here until they're completely received. So again, you kind of have to understand, your customer base and your store policy. Once you've configured the toggles for the particular types of messages you want, we also set reoccurrences or reminders. And what this will do is you can set this to say, hey, once the original notification went out to say all your parts are here, please send a recurrence or a reminder every 2 days to let them know. And you can do that for partially received, completely received, and all jobs complete. Now, on the service side, as I just mentioned, all jobs complete, we have similar types of toggles that control actions. Again, I have mine set up to let customers know when all my jobs have been completed. Again, I don't want them to think they should come pick up their unit if only a particular job is complete. On the flip side, I may want to let my customers know as things are done job by job. Again, this just determines is more up to how you want to run your dealership and how you like to interact with your customers. We can also have an appointment confirmation. So immediately after booking the appointment in the DX1 service scheduler, it'll send a confirmation to them. And if they'd like a reminder or you'd like to send them a reminder, you can toggle this on and it will send 24 hours before their appointment as a reminder. Again, you can use and select the templates that DX1 is designed. In general, as a default, they're set to match. So partially received is already set, you can see here. But again, maybe you want to add in a custom message, and that's where you could go find that in this selection and assign it to a particular notification. Again, this also works really well to make sure that customers are documented in the customer records, which we'll look at in another chapter. You can go to a communications tab. We'll let you see all the communications that the dealership has done. So in the case somebody says, you didn't let me know that my parts are received, you could at least verify via that the system sent the notification out and the date and the time that the customer received it. And then you can decide how to manage from there. So these are great tools. They save a lot of time in the dealership, bring a lot of professionalism in, and do things consistently. So make sure to look at this tool. And if you have any questions, reach out to our support team.